Underachievers will be Germany. That's a tough one for two reasons. Firstly, they haven't been very good pretty much since the World Cup 2018, maybe even before. And secondly, they're in a tough group with Portugal and France. So.
Oh, it's got to be Croatia for me. I feel like they finished runners-up in the World Cup. I don't think that they're going to get even close to that.
It has to be a team from Group F. Portugal, France, no. So the easy answer would be Germany, because the group is so difficult. It would be very hard for them to win there. So yeah, Germany.
I feel like you're just playing with me here. Poland. Now, they can only underachieve because I rate them highly, but you know, they have the active winner of the Ballon d'Or and they're gonna underachieve.
Underachievers for me, I would say the Dutch. They're not the powerhouse team we got used to for many, many years. They're probably lacking a few, or at least a lot of bona fide stars, only a couple there. And probably going to be missing their best player and certainly the best defender for the tournament too.
Underachievers, I would say Netherlands. They have a great team, they're missing Van Dijk. They'll get out of the group, but that's about as far as they'll get.
Overachievers, the Germans really are going to come for me. I'm going for Austria as the overachievers. Lima and Sabitzer midfield are good, and Kalajdzic coming off a great season with Stuttgart. And yeah, they're in a group with Netherlands, Ukraine and Macedonia, North Macedonia. So the chance of making it through are good. So yeah, Austria.
I think Denmark will play a good tournament because they're playing good football. They have interesting players, and yeah, I predicted the whole tournament, and Denmark went to the semi-final.
Scotland for me, I think they've got some really good players that have individually had some good seasons. So I think combined, they're going to do a good job.
Denmark. I think they're going to get out of the group stage. They've got a decent team, not great, but I think they'll go maybe quarterfinals.
Honestly, I gotta go with Italy here. I feel like the Italy squad is wild. They nominated like 45 players in the first step. I kind of like the team though.
I would actually probably say Denmark. Obviously, they've had some history of success, unprecedented at least, a few years back. I saw them a little bit in the 2018 World Cup, and actually they're super disciplined, super strong through the middle of the park. Now they've got a little bit more flair, a little bit more attacking prowess. I think they could actually surprise a few people. Shock result for me, I think Turkey will get a result off Italy in the first match of the tournament. So I'm putting it all on the line very, very early.
Shock result of the group stage, Wales, they're going to be very specific, Wales to beat Italy 2-1.
I'm going with Russia to beat Belgium. Bit of a weird one, I know, but I feel like Russia had quite a few shock results in the World Cup, and maybe they can emulate this.
Poland are going to beat Spain. Don't ask me why, it's just going to happen.
Shocking for German media in particular, because I think Germany's going to look good versus France and maybe even beat them. And honestly, if you look watch Germany over the last 2 years, that is a shock.
Croatia losing or going home in the group stage, maybe because Scotland wins against them. So Croatia could have a very complicated tournament.
So many different options for this, but I'm going with Romelu Lukaku. Had a great season. Hopefully the goals will continue to flow. So yeah, Lukaku.
Top scorer. For me, it's between Kane and Lewandowski, but because I think England will go further than Poland will, thus giving Kane more chances, I'm going to go for Kane.
Mbappe. I'd like to say Ronaldo, but yeah, I think he might be a bit too old.
I'm going with who's still your boy at this moment, Harry Kane.
I think that England got one of the best squads, and if they want to go very far in this tournament, maybe even the final, Harry Kane have to score a lot of goals, so I go with Harry Kane.
For me, the top scorer, probably Ronaldo again. He's going to take 90% of his team shots anyway, so there's a good chance that Portugal make it through the tournament somewhat, so I'm sure he's going to get enough goals to maybe win that one.
Antoine Griezmann. Because Mbappe's charged with scoring all the goals, but Griezmann just does it for France. Every tournament, he's so good. And yeah, so Griezmann.
Difficult one, but Kevin De Bruyne.
Phil Foden. I would love to say England would win the tournament, but as a consolation prize, Foden's going to be best player.
I'm going to go with Phil Foden. I think individually he has had a brilliant season, some amazing performances, and I'm hoping he can continue this with England.
I have to go with Kylian Mbappe, France's favourite, and it's the key player for them, so the easy answer.
That's where I would have Kylian Mbappe. I think we've been, obviously, no one needs to introduce how good he is, but I think this is the international tournament where he's going to really emerge as probably the best player in the world after this.
So, I'm desperately trying not to say France here. So I'm going with Spain.
Gotta be England. I mean, it probably won't be because it never is, but it's coming home. I'm gonna be positive. Yeah, 3 lines on our shirt. England 100%. This is gonna bite me.
Nice.
Gonna bite me in the ass.
France, there's such a strong squad. And yeah, if Griezmann's going to get player of the tournament, yeah, France.
France, yeah, the easy one. But I would like to see England.
Portugal or France, but my head says France.
Winner for me will be the French. Pound for pound, there's no better squad in the tournament. I don't think it even matters that Deschamps is not a tactical mastermind. Basically, you put 11 or the strongest 11 on the pitch and let them do what they want to do, and they've got as good a chance as anyone better.